Joining me now is the Conservative MP, Leave campaigner Andrea Leadsom. She appeared on the panel of the BBC's Great Debate last night. And today, very much the emphasis appears to be those undecided voters. Time is running out. What's the message?
Key is who governs you. Who do you want for the next generation to be governing your country, to be controlling your money, your borders, your jobs, your free trade? Who do you want to be governing your country? And, you know, for me as a Leave campaigner, I think it should be a government that you can kick out. And the problem that we have with the European Union is we know there are these 5 EU presidents, we know that 60% of our rules and regulations come from Brussels, and we know that we didn't vote for any of those 5 presidents, and that's because we're not allowed to, and nor can we kick them out. So if we take back control and vote Leave on Thursday, we will once again be in control of our own country.
The arguments, the slogans from the other side are, we're better off in, we're safer in.
Well, I absolutely understand their opinion is that we should work together with the European Union. But what I would say to that is that the EU is a 1950s construct that's had its day. You know, regional trading blocs that are effectively a protectionist trading bloc are no longer relevant. And of course the EU is turning itself, it is morphing into a European superstate. We're not part of the single currency, we're not part of the border-free zone, but we will be paying for those. You know, as they pay for their crisis, for their up to 50% youth unemployment in southern Europe. We're already the 3rd biggest donor. We will next time around be the 2nd biggest donor, and we will be paying for this for years and years to come, for the bailouts, for the crisis of unemployment, for the crisis of the migration movement, and it is British taxpayers who will have to pay for that.
In the debate last night, immigration once again coming to the fore. The argument that your side puts forward that we will control immigration after a Brexit. No answer to the question, well, how many numbers, who, how does that work?
But the only reason for that is because we're not the government. We're not making that decision. That decision will be taken in conjunction with business leaders, with trade unions, with colleges, with public sector, to make sure that we get the right answer. But the point is, the absolutely key point is, you cannot possibly control immigration from the EU whilst we have free movement. The only way we can control the numbers is if we take back control, vote Leave, and then with an Australian-style point system, of course we can control the numbers. But it's not for us to set out what those numbers should be.
These phrases, take back control, Independence Day, we've been hearing that for the last 24 hours. Do you all get together and say, that's a good one, let's borrow that one and we'll all use it together? How does that work?
I think it's a shared vision. You know, we on the Leave side believe that we can be so much better as a country. You know, we will do free trade with the European Union. Just today, the German CBI has said that they would desperately want to be trading tariff-free with the UK should we vote to leave. And let's be clear, the EU has free trade with 50 countries around the world, and 46 of them do not have to pay into the budgets, nor do they have free movement. And we can be in the same mould. You know, we've been aligning our markets and services to those of the EU for the last 43 years. We're currently trading tariff-free. I do believe that we will continue to do that when we vote Leave.
Andrea Leadsom, thank you very much for joining us.